TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a handoff looking right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Out of the gun, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Shrugs him off. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards here on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now Murray off play action. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown.
He caught me slipping. I'm too sleepy right now.
Andy Isabella, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Well, you got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? He rifles
I know.
Arthur,
let me just ask me this question. Malcolm Butler sticking with motherfucking Philip Dorsett.
Will get him all the way down to the 35.
He did this shit just now.
Defensively, your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on
Nigga,
defense?
he had him in zone.
After the offense scored to go up 7-zip,
but he was up
you would
against
think
me
they
on the
might be a
line,
little
nigga.
extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
But I told you I was asleep, so I got wait.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And a short gain down to about the 33.
How my nigga get injured?
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And caught right side.
Come on, they gotta stop calling me with this bitch ass turn the field quick
They're
shit.
inside the 25. It's a first down.
AJ Green, really?
10.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Murray now to throw. Dancing to his left. And incomplete. Murray.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Murray. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Well, some bad teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting him score a touchdown versus holding him to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford.
Come on with that bullshit.
Intercepted.
That nigga getting, that was fucking bullshit. That was a fucking touchdown, man.
To the 47-yard line.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter.
Golden
After
bitch ass.
interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And this will be
fucking
incomplete.
pick.
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he is out of bounds, but not
they
before
go cheat,
he's
they might as well
inside
get
the
this nigga
30.
goddamn game.
Good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
For so many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On first down, Hunt down to the 25. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Murray. This one caught by Isabella. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
And it's 3rd down.
On play action, it's Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone.
I didn't see it.
Arizona. Max Williams there to make the grab. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Prater for the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. 17-0 our score after 1. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
I know you want to see me.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. Well, you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. To throw is Stafford. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. He will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Yeah.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
When he ain't been my mother-in-law house, I don't know how long. No, he ain't been over there in a long time.
Operating from the gun, Murray, and he completes it to Hunt.
Yeah.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Yo, money.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to
How
it
much money was
and
it?
forcing a 3rd down.
It was $59.
He the one he called me earlier and said he got $59.
So you say he told you already? Okay. So I haven't said nothing. You don't know I know yet. I'm the only person he ever told me this. But I haven't said nothing to him either. But
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Snap comes to Murray at 1.
I'm trying to figure out what all this shit.
Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
That's a whole different thing.
On 4th down on is the punter, Colby Wadman.
And it was just me and Eli. I left my purse sitting on my counter in the kitchen. And when I went back, it was the wallet was open and my purse was on the couch.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
I'm thinking you gave us one.
It was basically my money he stole. And I don't know what to do. I'm in total disbelief. We talked about the food and stealing, but I never thought it would come to this.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it
I'm
and not
thinking
allowing that to happen?
You know, because
Did
you know
not
he
let
said
him
he
get
got money on his
downfield.
birthday that one time. So I'm
And he's
thinking
able to
it's all
plow
from this
forward
time.
up to
He
about the
didn't say when he
29,
got
just
it.
shy of the 30.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will have a Jaguars first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I know. This is the only time he ever came. Because he ain't never, depending on how much money, the money that was thrown in the time then.
Now on 1st and 10.
He only came to me about a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? Aside of that.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
If you do this for me and you give me $5,
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to help you.
Jamal Agnew now to return it. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
It's fucking with my head. I don't even know how to talk to this kid.
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish.
Okay,
you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Let me go do it.
All right.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. LaVisca Chenault, 55 yards. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit.
Is good.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that'll make it 24-7.
Jaguars.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
He said $59.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
He didn't tell me where he got it. He just told me he had some money. I just assumed he got it for his birthday or something. That he had at your house. I know he told me he had some money for his birthday that you got, and I just figured that's what it was from.
So you called your daddy and told your daddy you got money from your birthday. Now you telling me you found money under the bed in your room. Like, put your phone down. What I'm talking about. Put your phone down.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, well, I'm going to
And he will
Oh, no, you already know my, you already know my
touchdown.
philosophy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I think you're going into halftime with a good size lead. Not so fast. That pick 6 really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in
Elijah,
relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they get their focus back.
It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now.
Score Cardinals 24. Jaguars 14. Josh
Elijah.
Kickoff for Jacksonville.
You already know how I feel about lines. So we're not gonna even sit here and lie on the phone. You already know how I feel about lines.
And that'll carry.
You called me and said you got $59.
At their own 25-yard line.
This is your only chance to tell me the truth. And I'm gonna tell you why your mama on the phone. she can't save you. Where you get that money from?
Ready to go with their next drive. And
where you get that money from?
Offense.
This your only time to tell me.
They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now,
you got it on side the bed.
He's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs.
So you show, because right now with that answer, you're getting the ass whooped.
Out there doing the things that he does best. And
so are you sure? Are you sure that's where you got it from?
To those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right?
So, he gave you, then he got the money off the side of the bed, right?
Yep.
Okay, I have my friend.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Where he told you the money came from?
Throwing now is Murray. They'll go screen here to Hunt.
And he ain't giving no $59 because he left without money.
About the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Yep.
First down, Cardinals.
From the gun, Murray. That one is caught by Hunt. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
You lying. Why would I have money in y'all? Y'all probably got $15 for pennies. It was for the TNL. But y'all ain't got no $59. So again, tell the truth. Where you get it from? Because my money missing. And it's exactly $59.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Caught left side, Williams. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Hey, baby.
They'll run on first down. It's Hunt, and he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Mama gave me some money, so all I had to do was, and he had like the little car, so I'm like, shit. Oh no, baby. Damn, $59. Oh yeah. What dates? She said she should be bringing to the house. Boy, I'm gonna beat the shit out of his ass. I know that she said she gonna take him back home. But she said they walk on the trail. It's stupid. I don't know why he do this. That stupid shit. Like that nobody gonna really know.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side. 2nd and 7.
If you're gonna be active, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing the same shit because it ain't no real time.
Operating from the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
It's 3rd down and 7 yards to go.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Hunt. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Oh, you let him taste it or something?
Yeah, she got tasted.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
That apple shit, and that ain't.
Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5.
No,
Superb.
I feel like we'll throw it. That's why I really don't want one.
On first down at Stafford. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
To kick off for Jacksonville.
The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And a fair catch signaled for. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They run again with Hunt. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Arizona.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. First carry for James Conner. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Hunt. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
The ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 27, Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. On the run, this is Hunt. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He connected on his first, this from 41. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 2nd and 10, Stafford again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he'll lose yardage, brought down at the 32. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
14.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
They fucking hold me. They is some bullshit, man. Come on. They can't keep doing it like this, man. I'm only losing because of the
excellent field position. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Hunt. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game. So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
The Cardinals on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt.
Hiya, Diane. How you a 98 fucking speed? I know this line ass.
A pickup of 5 that time and a first down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
First down, Murray. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He was unable to shake free there. They cover him for a loss of a yard. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
Throwing again on second down. Murray, he'll buy some time right. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it third down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Fuck this goddamn game. I came through the right fucking hole and then
try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The gain of 5 that time gives them the conversion and makes it first and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Now a toss running left, Hunt, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Now Murray. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today.
A 29-yard attempt.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Prater's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Play action. Stafford. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars get a score closer.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. So here we go now as the Jaguars will go for two. They'll try and run it here. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
That keeps the score.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They run with Hunt. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll run again with Hunt. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Stafford now to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off down at the 10. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Down to Inigo's Murray as that will just about wrap this thing up.
Today's final score.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours, right? So is your body going to be awake when it's time to play? A lot of teams actually rehearse it. They practice it. Maybe the week of the game, they move everything up to that time frame so guys get used to doing it that way. I remember when I played at Tennessee, when we had to go from east to west, our trainer Tim Karen said, leave your watches on East Coast time. Every piece of information we got was East Coast Standard Time. Try to psychologically tell us what to do, as well as prepare our bodies the same way.
So for the Cardinals, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head home next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they'll fall to 1-1. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins.
Shut up. Shut up! It's Ripley's phone. Benny. Hello.
I'm sorry you made me out of your puppy. In the light of the little customer, really.
Don't answer that.
He's trying to make contact. He might be trying to reach out. He might be trying to stop us.
No, I'm gonna stop.
How do you know that?
Listen, if you answer that phone, Cameron's got our attention. He thinks he's setting up a relationship with us. As soon as he thinks that, he doesn't need. That's right. Do not pick up that phone. That's it.
I know you're there. I know you're listening. I don't know what you're trying to achieve. I'm only in a dialogue here. Trying to find a way through this. Trying to find a way you can get your friends back in one piece. What happens to Ripley if you ignore me will be on your head. And I will send you pictures of every cut, every burn, every incision. I will send you every second of him screaming. How much more of this can you take? You have 10 seconds to answer this phone. If you do not answer, then Ripley here will regret it. 9 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick up the phone! Pick up the phone! I'm here!
No. That man, that voice, those voices, that's the man we're going to leave on the streets if we do not do our job for him. This isn't about being Ripley. It's about Sadie, it's about Abby, it's about Jason. It's about all the others that will be next if we mess this up. Listen, T.S. Ripley knows that. He wouldn't have it any other way, so if you respect him, that's all. Just get back to it.
What if Pell regards your silence as weakness rather than strength?
Ewan.
From D.S. Gray. He cancelled his mobile phone contract a few days after his mother's death and 10 days after the funeral. He was contacted on that number by an ex-cellmate, Paul Hoby.
Excellent.
You have to know more.
I can't.
You have to.
Your boss has thrown you to the wolves. Why would you do that? Huh? Why would you do that? Huh? Why would he abandon you like that? Why? Why?
It's me. Doesn't he know the real thing when he sees it?